my bike over the surface of the sun. Oops, let's try that again. Okay, take two. The surface of the sun. My tires melting even though I had just begun. Jumping off quickly and into dark space, I saw a shooting star and joined the chase. In the distance a blue marble floated in place like an eye in a familiar face. Faster than a speeding bullet, this planet's atmosphere. My throat on fire and hot around the collar. Man, I sure could use a beer. Dragging myself on the beach, I saw a sixer of talls almost within reach. Before I could grab one, the calm was breached and I let out piercing screech. Swinging from one palm to another, a castaway careened and unexpectedly made the scene. She grinned and said, I've been waiting for you all my life. Where the hell have you been? Together we climbed on the back of a waiting dolphin and sped away. Underwater into the vast ocean, we dove deep without delay. Gliding under the waves, our porpoise took flight. We saw an emerald city glowing in the distance, jade crystals burning bright. A signpost up ahead read City of Atlantis, dolphin parking on the left. Better set the alarm, we don't want Flipper to be the victim of theft. Standing at the entrance of this green city, we were totally thrilled as we were then greeted by Mayor Munchkin and the famous Lollipop Guild. In the sacred city, we saw thousands of people ready for a feast. 2 spots awaited us and we were instructed to be seated by the high priest. With a clap of his hands, the oysters and clams did quickly disband, while rock stars with lit cigars and electric guitars piled out of an idling black sedan. We gave a toast for our fine hosts, thunderous cheers heard from coast to coast, as 40,000 head men from a hash-fueled dream shared a drink where shore was dosed. After the party we said our goodbyes, jumped up briskly and stepped outside. I saw the Cheshire Cat and sighed, where should we go next? Why don't you decide? With a mischievous grin, he took a sip of his gin and pointed to a waiting plane. He spoke, please get high and fly the friendly skies and get on the plane while you're still sane. We handed our passes to a pair of young lasses and sat down in first class. Hors d'oeuvres were served as well as champagne of fine reserve by the glass. This rickety old drone took off with a groan and jet us into the great unknown. stop. It was total silence, not a creature was stirring. You could hear a pin drop. A shiny monolith miraculously appeared, and we found ourselves floating inside a great sphere. Like pioneers without a smear of fear, we had now arrived at the final frontier. A white rabbit appeared and did quickly state, "This watch is exactly 2 days late." "How long is forever?" I asked, as the rabbit's voice tremored. "Sometimes just 1 second, my dear mate." In an instant I, all alone, and heard the distant ringing of an old payphone. A booth arose and I abruptly froze at the beginning of a path made of yellow stone. I opened the glass door and stepped in, picked up the phone and asked, "Where do I begin?" A heavenly voice said, "Let's discuss the meaning of life and all its secrets therein." When another voice interrupted and snarled with a drawl, "Please deposit 25 cents to continue the call." Having no change, I hung up the call and stepped outside into a wondrous grand hall. Walking to the hall's end, I saw a door leading to an ancient opium den. Inside, Charles Dickens sat with a chicken, and he proclaimed, "You should try writing and pick up a pen." I vowed, "You clearly have great expectations. I hope I can make you proud." He replied, "These are hard times, my boy. Shout from the mountaintops and shout loud." With that, he disappeared into a cloud of thick blue smoke. Before leaving, I grabbed a hookah myself and took a long toke. As I floated on this cloud that began to grow, I saw millions of ants far, far below. Squinting closer, I realized they were tiny people, busily scurrying to and fro. I kept hearing the same refrain. What they were saying, it was hard to make. I was scouting as everyone was shouting, I'm late for a very important date." Willy Wonka then reminded me, "We have so much time and so little to do." It was at that point I realized my endless journey was almost through. Like a whirling dervish, I spun around and found I was on the bow of a pirate ship, sailing towards a desert island. I felt the circle closing on this boundless trip. Blackbeard motioned to his flank and growled, "Time for you to walk the plank." I felt his gaze getting hotter as I jumped in the water and promptly sank. As I crawled out of the surf and dragged myself onto this deserted beach, I saw that sixer of tall again and thought, I'm really thirsty. If only they were within